Prince William, we're told, is so horrified, so mortified, so traumatized by his sister-in-law that he went white with horror when he learned what was going on.
Meghan Markle has once again sparked royal outrage, this time with a stunt near the site where Princess Diana tragically lost her life. And the fallout? It's hitting Prince William harder than ever. We're talking shock, disbelief, and yes, pure, white-hot anger.
Prince William's fury. He reveals Prince William is livid beyond words after Meghan Markle posted a video lounging in a limo with her feet up while driving past the Paris tunnel where his mother, Princess Diana, died.
But what was Meghan thinking? Was this an innocent snapshot of Parisian life, or a calculated move in the ever-escalating Sussex drama? Tonight, we're breaking it all down. The Paris moments, the viral clips, the palace fury, and the wider implications for the royal family. Strap in, because if you think this is just another celebrity trip, think again. It all started with a single video. Meghan Markle, poised in the back of a sleek, black luxury car, legs casually draped over the seat, gliding through the streets of Paris. The night was quiet, the city lights reflecting off the Seine, and yet the backdrop was far from ordinary. This wasn't just any street, it was the Tunnel de El Alma, the very place where Princess Diana's life ended in tragedy. According to a palace insider, Prince William went white with horror the moment he saw the footage.
That tunnel is sacred ground. For Meghan to treat it like a selfie moment was the ultimate insult.
And it's easy to understand why. To him, this wasn't just a lapse in taste, it was a raw, personal desecration. The tunnel is sacred ground, steeped in grief and decades of memory, a symbol of loss that can never be erased. And there she was, lounging as though it were the set of a fashion shoot. Picture it. The tunnel's cold stone walls, the faint hum of Parisian traffic, and the flashes of passing streetlights illuminating Meghan, perfectly framed, seemingly unaware, or perhaps all too aware, of the historical weight beneath her feet. Insiders say William immediately demanded that every copy of the video be pulled.
Every copy of that footage be taken down. One royal staffer reveals he said it was grotesque.
Words heavy with the kind of fury that only comes when personal grief is mocked or trivialized. Of course, defenders sprang up quickly. Some argued Meghan simply didn't understand the sensitivities of social media, insisting the post was meant to be artistic, not provocative. But let's pause here and be real. With Meghan Markle, intention and perception rarely exist in separate worlds. Social media isn't just a platform for her. It's a stage, a carefully curated performance. Every smile, every pose, every angle is intentional. Every post is meticulously choreographed. The public reaction was instantaneous and unrelenting. A montage of social media feeds lit up with comments ranging from stunned disbelief to outright outrage. Fans of Princess Diana condemned the video as disrespectful, some saying it was a betrayal of Diana's memory. Critics accused Meghan of deliberately evoking her late mother-in-law to draw attention to herself, of exploiting the pain of an entire nation for personal gain. And let's not forget the subtext. Every element of this video, from the luxurious car to the serene, almost casual posture, screamed control. It wasn't just a moment caught on film. It was a calculated signal, a way of inserting herself into a story that doesn't belong to her. Social media watchers quickly pointed out the irony. The same woman who once claimed to be building a private, quiet life now used a place of tragedy as a prop for the public gaze. The fallout wasn't just online. Within palace walls, tensions reignited. Brothers at odds, historical wounds freshly opened. William, reportedly still grappling with decades of grief, now faced a new layer of frustration, not from a stranger, but from his own family. And Prince Harry, caught in the middle, trying desperately to calm both sides while the world watched, judged, and tweeted. This single video, lasting mere seconds, became a catalyst, a flashpoint for royal drama, social media fury, and a global debate about respect, grief, and celebrity.
Meghan Markle has no loyalty to anyone. And it's really interesting when you think about all of her actions on this trip and all of the carnage that she has caused on this trip.
What began as a quiet Parisian evening had transformed into a viral storm.
So for her to be swanning around in the back of a limousine with her feet up, oh so casual, on social media, not thinking that would have some impact on her husband or that people would not have the reaction that we've got now.
One that exposed more than just a controversial post. It revealed the power of symbolism, the weight of legacy, and the razor-thin line between homage and provocation. It wasn't just the tunnel video. Meghan's Paris Fashion Week appearance was notable. Front row at Balenciaga, she was poised, glamorous, yet slightly out of place. At one point, a model tripped, and Meghan laughed, before realizing the cruelty of it and awkwardly covering it up. Sources say she even shared moments with Anna Wintour, something rare in her career. The two exchanged polite greetings, but the air was tense. And then, there's the awkward moment with Balenciaga's lead designer. A missed kiss on the cheek, an unintended slight, all captured by cameras. These small interactions paint a bigger picture. A woman trying to navigate Paris, trying to cement her image as both chic and influential, yet creating friction wherever she goes. Some experts suggest that every step was calculated. From her tailored white suit to her car ride past the infamous tunnel, the narrative seems orchestrated. Luxury, nostalgia, and spectacle. For Meghan, even Paris is a stage. Meanwhile, back in the UK, the palace was in turmoil. The fallout from the Paris tunnel video rippled through the royal household like a storm, leaving staff scrambling and whispers echoing through the gilded halls. Prince Harry reportedly found himself trapped in the eye of the storm, caught between a furious brother and a wife whose social media strategies he once defended. Sources suggest he was working tirelessly to calm William, all while facing a grim reality. The rift between them is widening, and every public misstep seems to deepen the divide. Royal experts are warning that this isn't just another family spat. It could permanently fracture any hope of reconciliation. One insider reveals, William sees this as a direct attack on his mother's memory. It's disrespectful, vindictive, and deeply personal. He's not just angry, he's hurt in a way that cuts to the bone. The emotional weight of Diana's legacy hangs heavily over the palace, and for William, any perceived slight against that memory isn't taken lightly. This controversy, however, is far from unprecedented.
It's a Saturday night in Paris. The choreography was exactly the same choreography that Princess Diana experienced on the night that she died. Don't be so stupid. Don't be so naive.
Meghan has long been compared to Diana, and the parallels she draws, sometimes subtly, sometimes overtly, are impossible to ignore. From fashion choices that echo Diana's iconic style, to carefully staged public appearances, to moments designed for maximum social media impact, Meghan has consistently aligned herself with Diana's image.
It seems pretty insensitive.
Oh, it is. And to me, it speaks to Meghan's Diana fetish.
Insiders say the tunnel video may be the ultimate manifestation of this pattern. A moment where homage and provocation blur into a single, explosive gesture. The public response was immediate and intense. Social media exploded with debate, memes, and viral commentary. Fans and critics alike argued fiercely over one question. Was this an innocent homage, a carefully curated artistic moment, or a deliberate provocation aimed at asserting control over the narrative surrounding Diana's legacy? And Harry? Sources say he's doing his best to mediate, but even he knows the optics are damaging. Every viral clip, every screenshot shared online, is a reminder that the royal family is no longer just a private household. They're global symbols under constant scrutiny. Some insiders suggest that the damage isn't just emotional, it's strategic. Every time a video like this goes viral, one source explains, it chips away at trust and respect between the brothers. It's not just about feelings, it's about influence, legacy, and who controls the story. For Harry, the balancing act is delicate. Attempting to protect Meghan, while keeping the peace with William, he finds himself walking a minefield where one wrong step could ignite another headline and another public feud. The palace is bracing for the next wave, but as royal commentators note, it's unclear if reconciliation is even possible anymore. With social media amplifying every misstep, and with old wounds still raw, the once private pain surrounding Diana's death has become a weaponized narrative. A story where personal grief collides with public spectacle, and where every move is analyzed, debated, and dissected. Of course, Meghan's team immediately turned to the media. Newsweek, GB News, both platforms were leveraged to soften the blow.
Say Meghan Markle's camp's furious at the speculation surrounding her Paris post. Honestly, how stupid do you have to be? How stupid do you have to be? She knew what she was doing.
Meghan's camp claimed the post was innocent, merely a snapshot of a Paris evening. Yet critics are skeptical. Every detail, from the route taken to the exact lighting of the Parisian streets, feeds a narrative of meticulous planning. Observers note, Meghan's media strategy is highly sophisticated. It's designed to control perception, even in moments of potential scandal. One social media analyst commented, "This is classic Sussex operation. Celebrity carefully crafted, softened by friendship, purpose, and creativity. Every frame is intentional." But the drama in Paris didn't stop at the tunnel. Sources reveal Meghan is maneuvering to edge Kim Kardashian out of Balenciaga's spotlight. Fresh from her $1 million Fashion Week debut, Meghan reportedly wants the crown and the contract. Insiders explain, Kim brings buzz. Meghan brings royal prestige. Balenciaga can't serve two queens at once, and the competition is real. Observers say this move underscores Meghan's larger ambition, securing her place at the pinnacle of fashion and media influence. And this isn't just about glamour, it's a reflection of her broader strategy. Every action, from Parisian nights to carefully curated social media posts, feeds the same objective: relevance, prestige, and control of her narrative. Experts in body language and psychology have weighed in on the topic. Some suggest Meghan's relaxed posture in the car, feet up, confident gaze, was a deliberate display of defiance. A statement, perhaps, that she is untouchable, above conventional rules, and in control. Consider this. Would anyone truly oblivious to the tunnel's significance act this way? Observers argue it's improbable. Whether she intended to provoke or simply showcase luxury, the effect is the same: a spectacle that reignites old wounds. One psychologist explains, if she were unaware, it signals profound self-absorption. If she were aware, it signals calculated audacity. Either way, it's deeply concerning in terms of empathy. What does this mean for the monarchy? Some suggest it's time for King Charles to take decisive action. The couple's renewed European visibility, Harry in London, Meghan in Paris, signals a desire to re-establish presence on the global stage. For the palace, this is unnerving. Once, a clean break between the Sussexes and the royals seemed likely. Now, the lines are blurred. Meghan remains every inch a duchess, her title lending extra weight to her public appearances. Palace insiders warn, unchecked, this could complicate succession optics, public perception, and even diplomatic engagements. And while Meghan's objectives may be personal, Met Gala invites, Vogue covers, high-profile collaborations, the ripple effects are undeniably political. The public reaction? Divided but intense. Some admire her style and ambition. Many others are outraged, citing insensitivity, narcissism, and repeated manipulation of Diana's legacy. Royal biographers argue that Meghan's actions are part of a long-standing pattern: carefully curated stunts, media manipulation, and relentless attention-seeking. Whether it's New York, Montecito, or Paris, the formula remains the same. Critics contend Meghan's obsession with Diana, her carefully staged appearances, and her strategic media usage combine into a brand that's both powerful and polarizing. A spectacle that generates headlines, clicks, and controversy every single time. So, what have we learned from Paris? Meghan Markle is more than just a celebrity. She's a carefully managed, high-stakes operation. Every move she makes, from the infamous tunnel video to her meticulously timed Fashion Week appearances, is layered with intention, consequence, and controversy. Nothing is accidental. Everything is designed to spark conversation, dominate headlines, and shape perception. For Prince William, it's deeply personal. Every public moment that echoes Diana's legacy feels like an affront, reopening old wounds and stirring emotions that run decades deep. For Prince Harry, it's complicated. He's caught between loyalty to his brother and commitment to his wife, trying to navigate a family feud that has gone global. And for the public, it's a stark reminder that in the modern royal landscape, spectacle and strategy reign supreme. The monarchy is no longer just about tradition or duty. It's about optics, media narratives, and the power of influence in the digital age. Every viral clip, every social media post becomes part of a larger chess game, with stakes that reach far beyond the palace gates. Whether you admire her, condemn her, or simply watch in disbelief, one thing is undeniable: Meghan Markle's influence shows no signs of slowing down. Paris wasn't just an event, it was a signal. That night may only mark the opening act in what promises to be her next calculated, headline-grabbing chapter. And as always, the world will be watching, waiting to see what she does next.